Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, today's video, we're talking about something that I've been getting asked a lot about. And it seems like there's a little bit of confusion about this. And we'll be talking about whether or not Rockstar is being fair to their player base, particularly Xbox and PC players. So as you guys probably already know, right, the PS5 will be coming out later this holiday season. And Rockstar has gone double, actually triple down on GTA 5 and GTA 5 Online. They will be releasing a remastered E&E, expanded and enhanced version of GTA 5. And they're showing a lot of love to PlayStation. And a lot of people are asking me whether or not they're, if Xbox or PC will be getting the same kind of benefits. And a lot of people, particularly Xbox and PC players, are really pissed off about this because PlayStation fans and PlayStation gamers of Xbox or of Rockstar are getting some special treatment. So, as you saw in those clips right there, PlayStation gamers of GTA 5 Online every month will be getting a free $1 million just for playing the game. As long as they log on once each month, they'll be getting $1 million, right? There's also a little bit of what looks like some exclusivity with PlayStation when this game releases in mid-2021, right? So if we're saying mid-2021, maybe a little bit later, we're talking about $12 to $18 million in GTA cash online that PlayStation fans will be getting. So put that into real money, that's upwards of possibly over $200. $200 real cash. We know it takes $100 to buy $8 million worth of GTA 5 online currency. So if they go just 12 months on this and you get $12 million, you've made about $150 worth of money. If they go the full 18 months and they release it a little bit later in 2021, because they say the second half of 2021, which is going to mean the holiday season, right? Which means it's almost a full 2 years, really. So we're talking about, roughly $18 million. And that is well over $200 US for game currency. Is that fair, right? The short answer is no. Let's just be clear. Let's be honest, okay? The short answer is no, that's not fair. Of course not, right? I mean, come on. If I was an Xbox guy, I wouldn't be like super mad, but I'd be a little pissed. I'm like, damn, dude, you know what I mean? Can we get something? Could be like a free car or something, whatever, right? But from a business point of view, it's absolutely genius. And this is how you really have to look at this. This is how you really have to, you have to look at it. Let me rephrase this. This is how I have to look at this. If I'm making a video on this, I don't want to be seen as being too biased. Now, we all know what console I play on. Okay, everyone knows I play on the Soldier Boy Slim Pro XL Triple X. Okay, so I get nothing. Okay, I get nothing. I'm on the Soldier Boy Slim Pro XL Triple X, and so I don't get any kind of cool benefits for this. All right, but my point is I have to be unbiased. I can't be picking sides. So we have to look at this at both angles, because of course I am a fan, and I'll always be loyal to the fans. But I have to look at it from the business point of view, because I'm also a businessman. I'm about that business money, right? And that's important. You have to look at it from both ways. And if I'm going to be making a video on this, I don't want to be, I have to play devil's advocate. So as a fan, yeah, it's not fair. It is not fair. But then you have to look at it like this, okay? Step back. This is a genius move on Sony and Rockstar. I'm really curious as to who approached who, right? Whom approached whom? Was it Sony that approached Rockstar with this? Or was it Rockstar or Take-Two that approached Sony? And where was Microsoft at? Why was Microsoft not fighting tooth and nail? Because let's talk about numbers. As the... I can't even say it. I was about to say, as the wise 6ix9ine once said, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. I couldn't even say that. I just can't. I had to say it in a paraphrase. Anyways, though, it's true, though. Numbers don't lie. the PlayStation 4 has dominated this current gen's console war, selling over 100 million units to Xbox's roughly 46 to 48 million units. Okay. So, if I was Sony and if I was Microsoft, I would be extremely aggressive in pursuing game titles from a business point of view. And we all know that GTA 5 has dominated the game market for the past 10 years. Okay, for the 2010s, Rockstar has pretty much dominated. Okay, with the games they've released, GTA 4, Red. Oh, I almost forgot about that game, Red Dead. What? Where? Yeah, Red Dead and GTA 5. So, if I'm a gaming company, I want to team up with these guys. So, let's think of it like this: you got three guys at a bar, right? You got Take-Two, Rockstar, that's one dude. You got Sony, you got Microsoft, that's the other two guys, right? They're sitting down. And honestly, it feels like Rockstar is the dude with the big old steak dinner. He's just sitting there like, hey, what do you bums want from me? And Microsoft is like, dude, listen, we want some exclusiveness. We want some cool stuff to gain, some player base, people to buy our console. And we would love to do that. And Rockstar is like, okay, well, what's in it for me? And Xbox is like, well, man, dude, we sold like 48 million. We sold almost 50 million, units on our Xbox One. And then the Xbox Series X is coming out. It looks so cool. It's awesome. It totally does not look like a refrigerator like everyone's saying. And Rockstar's like, okay, this looks pretty good. I like this. And Sony's like, Miss Scusi. I would like to offer you something much more lucrative, Rockstar. They get all sexy with it, you know what I mean? And Rock's like, all right, Sony, what do you got to offer? Like, listen, with all due respect to our friends over here at Microsoft, they did great with their 50 million sales. That's a great, it's a very, very fun number. That's a fun number, right? We would like to collab with you and partner up, and we would like to offer you our over 100 million strong player base with PS4 Pro. And it's safe to say that our console is much sexier and much more provocative than this mini fridge that Microsoft is putting out there for you. We look like a sexy Wi-Fi router. They look like a sexy filing cabinet. So I mean, this is the arguments that I would love to think that really happens. So if you're from Rockstar's point of view here, you're thinking, dang man, 50 million player base, 100 million player base, and if you're Sony and Microsoft, you're like, man, these fans of Rockstar are savages. Over 130 million copies sold, and there will be probably another 30 million on top of that when all this is said and done, maybe even more. So I'm sure these debates and these bargainings and all this stuff was going on. I'm sure it was very, very intense. So is it fair that Xbox players got left out? Of course it is. But from a business point of view, is it fair that two powerhouse companies cannot work together and collaborate? Yeah, that would be unfair as well. They have the right to be able to do that. You have to understand that. And it sucks. And if I was an Xbox fan, I would be very, very upset with Microsoft for not doing something, for not offering something. And at the same time, I would be happy that, if they did give it a fair attempt, that they stuck to their guns and they didn't, fold and have to give up too much. I would be appreciative of that as well. But you have to admit, man, this is a big deal. This is huge. Not only is GTA, what do you think allows Rockstar to give away this free money? Don't you think that Sony was like, listen, we'd love to help you and your players. Let us give you some cash right now to where you can give your player base this money. I'm sure that had a part of it. Maybe they go in 50-50 on it. Who knows, right? That's what I would assume, right? Because if I was Rockstar, I'd be like, Sony, how about you help us with our players? How about you help us give free money? You give us the money that we would lose out on this shark card, or at least 50% of it, on all this money, this $1 million per month of all the existing players, which, if you take that 18 million into consideration, let's say that a roughly 40 to 50,000 players a week, that's just on the PC numbers, right? That's some of the highest numbers I've seen on the PC side. 50,000 players a week, right? And then you give these players $1 million every month, and then you multiply that 50,000 or 40,000 by $100, and we're talking some serious cash that people are not having to pay Rockstar for that shark card money, right? So this is the kind of stuff you have to think about. So is it fair to the players? No, it is not. I wish that Rockstar would extend some kind of olive branch to the Xbox community and be like, hey guys, we'll offer you this or that, something. And Xbox has gotten exclusives in the past. They have. Now, this new E&E, this remastered, it would be almost impossible to think that it's not going to be available for all consoles and for PC platform. That's just not going to happen. It's going to be there for everybody. I mean, unless something otherwise has gone down. I just assume that it's going to come a little bit later, maybe. It'll be maybe delayed for them because of this exclusive deal or this collaboration that Sony and Rockstar has. One thing that does have me concerned is, look at this right, the last sentence in the third paragraph. It says, there will also be a new standalone version of GTA Online coming in the second half of 2021, which will be available for free exclusively for PlayStation 5 players during the first 3 months. So does that mean during the first 3 months that it's free for PlayStation 5 and then PlayStation 5 people will have to buy it? Or does that mean like it won't be available on Xbox or PC for that 3 months? That has me a little concerned. I don't like it to where player bases get split. Again, because I am a fan. I'm coming from a fan's point of view here, and I have to also play devil's advocate for the company, to be fair, right? But that does kind of concern me and worry me. I don't like it when a company will just completely neglect part of the whole entire gaming conversation, the gaming world. You can't do that. That's just a bad move. And if they give things for, I could see like, maybe some outfits or, just like, doing the whole money thing for PlayStation. But if you were to release, content and it's like legit meaningful content, it's actual real stuff, and then you don't allow it to be available for, Xbox or PC fans, that is that's a big problem. That's not cool. That goes beyond not being fair. That's pretty much kind of like you're just being an asshole, really, to be honest. That's not cool at all. So that one sentence has me concerned. I'm probably just totally blowing it out of proportion. I understand that, but it needs to be talked about because every time I read this on that little screenshot, that comes from Rockstar's Newswire. It does kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. I'm like, damn, exclusively? What is this, for 3 months? Does it mean that it'll be available for everybody after 3 months? Or is it available for everybody, but PlayStation doesn't get to pay, doesn't have to pay for it for the first 3 months? I think that's probably what it is. That everyone has the content, but then PlayStation just doesn't have to pay for it for the first 3 months. That's what I hope it is. So, but if you are an Xbox fan, and you love Xbox, you love the controller, you love the look of the new console, you love the user interface, please don't jump ship because of one game. Stick to what you love. However, maybe, it would be a good thing to kind of check out a new console. I've gone back and forth. I've had PlayStation, I've had Nintendo, I've had Xbox, so I've just, always been a Soldier Boy Pro Slim XXX XL fan. So I've stuck with that console. God, I love it. Anyways, though, but seriously, stick to what you love. It's all good. But if you do want to make a move, then you have an extra benefit with GTA. You know what I mean? With if you go to PlayStation. But I want you guys to understand that I do think 100%. I do. I'm pretty sure, I'd say 99% sure, all the content that PlayStation will get, you'll get as well. It may not be at the same time. It may not be for free. You may not get the money bonuses and things like that, and that does suck. That is totally not cool. I get it, and that does suck. But I don't think that you won't be getting all this. I think that you will. So don't think that. And yeah, I just want to, because a lot of people have been like, Ty, are we even going to get this, E&E version, this expanded and enhanced version? Is this going to go down? And so I wanted to talk about this because I kid you not, a lot of people are asking about this. So, I wanted to bring this up and I wanted to address the fact, is this fair? Is this fair? And it's kind of complicated because from a fan's point of view, it is not fair at all. From a business point of view, though, this is exactly what they do, and it is fair. It's their right to be able to collab and do these things because it benefits both of them, from a business point of view. So you have to understand that. It's just, it sucks, but it is what it is. But let me give this message to all of my Xbox brethren. Fear not. Hold your heads high. Gather your shield and your spear. Stand shoulder to shoulder with each other, and your shield wall will never break. You are many arrows in a bundle which are impossible to break. You are legion. Remember that. And to all my PlayStation brethren, do not raise your nose and bite your thumb and spit at your Xbox colleagues. Stand shoulder to shoulder with them. Together, united, we will change the world. No, seriously, no, you guys, it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. It'll be fine. And I feel your pain. I really do, man. I know it sucks. I hate that. That's a lot. That could be a lot of money. You know what I mean? 18 million over that time, and it is a bummer. But don't worry, it'll be out there. It'll be cool. It'll be great. GTA 5 on PS5 and Xbox Series X will have super new fun colors and cool new animations, and we'll all be spending a bunch of money on a 10-year-old game. It'll be great. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming out. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel for the Ills to Reels content and game smash. Smash that like button. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.